What got you here won't take you there. I know it sounds extremely cliched, but it is absolutely true in the case of early growth stage product teams. In the early days of your product, you were hustling to survive. And in order to survive, you needed cash flows, and therefore you probably signed up any and every customer who came your way. But fortunately, your customers have found your product useful, they've been using it, and they've been paying you regularly. And based on that customer success, your marketing and sales teams are starting to fire, and they're bringing in even more customer leads. Of course, with all this interest in your product, there's a lot of demand from the product as well. Your existing customers are asking for a lot more features from the product, and your prospects are asking for even more. And very often these demands are conflicting in nature. And in order to keep up with all this demand, you probably grew your product team from a 5-member team to a 15 to 20-member team. And you were hoping that with the increase in team size, you would be able to turn things around faster. But contrary to what you were expecting, you're seeing everything is taking longer now. So for example, a feature that you thought would take 2 weeks is probably taking 2 months or more. And of course, with this delay in product turnaround, your stakeholders, both internal and external, are starting to get impatient and frustrated. And of course, their frustration puts a lot more pressure on the product teams, who are probably starting to burn the midnight oil and burn out. And the burnout leads to a dip in product quality, which leads to even more dissatisfaction. And this becomes a vicious cycle. You're probably asking yourself, does it have to be this way? Is there a better way? Am I missing something? Several years ago, I was in a similar situation, and we were part of a product transformation initiative where I got to work with a couple of great product leaders, and we changed some of the ways we worked, which had a huge impact on team morale, subsequently product quality and customer satisfaction. Subsequently, I also worked with a couple of startups to help them implement some of these transformational techniques. Over the next several weeks, we are going to dive in deep into this, look at the various problems that early growth stage organizations face, and simple time-tested techniques that you can actually deploy to work around some of those problems. Do keep an eye out for those videos. Thank you for watching and have a good one.